garlic. I absolutely love the ELO Time album. Right. So, not everything I want to put on here is just, rants and crap. So, I want to talk about something that I absolutely love. I love the ELO Time album. It's amazing. If you haven't heard it, it was released in 1981 by ELO. What I like about this album is that it tells a story throughout the whole, all the songs in the album. It tells a continuous story. And it's really unique, just how it's made and everything. And the songs, most of the songs are really good. There's one song that I'm not particularly fond of, but that's only because it's an instrumental, and it's just kind of a slow moving instrumental piece, more or less. But other than that, it's all pretty good. The album starts out with a prologue, which I think is unique to music albums. I don't know if that's in much else or not, but it's definitely in this one. And it's this really cool, robotic sounding poem, and it's all about time and space and everything like that. It's really cool. The album itself tells a story about, well, my interpretation anyways. It can be interpreted in multiple different ways, but the general synopsis, I guess, or consensus on the plot is that it's about a man who is teleported or sent to the future from 1981, the year of the album's release. Someone who's sent from 1981 to the far future of 2095. And all the strange and, interesting stuff that is in that future. And also it's about him realizing how much he misses the loved one that he left behind in the past, and wishing that he could go back to be with her. So it's really kind of a tragedy, kind of a sci-fi tragedy, which is really cool and interesting. And it's left ambiguous as to how the story ends. So you're kind of meant to, I guess, draw your own conclusions. Does he ever get back to the past that he, longs to see? Or is he stuck in this strange future? It's kind of left up to the imagination. But there are 3 bonus songs that I think kind of finish out the story in a way, if you listen to them in the right order. I'm not gonna go by memory here. The songs on the album are Prologue, Twilight, Yours Truly, 2095, Ticket to the Moon, The Way Life's Meant to Be, Another Heart Breaks, and that's the instrumental one. The Rain is Falling, From the End of the World, The Lights Go Down, Here's the News, 21st Century Man, Hold On Tight, and then Epilogue. So those are all the songs on the initial original album. But like I said, there are 3 bonus songs. And those songs are The Bouncer, When Time Stood Still, and Julie, Don't Live Here Anymore, I think. And in that order that I just listed, those 3 bonus songs, I think is the best order to listen to it, and the one that actually more or less tells what I think the ending is. Because in The Bouncer, it kind of seems like he's actually found a way to go home, and that he's kind of traveling back, and he's all hopeful and happy about it. But When Time Stood Still, it seems like, I don't know, something went wrong when he goes back, and it completely messes up the timeline. And then in Julie, Don't Live Here Anymore, it kind of seems like he got back to his normal time, but everything's messed up and strange, and it's not quite the version of the past that he remembers. And so the one that he wanted to be with isn't there anymore. So it kind of still ends on a like tragic note, but that's how I interpret the ending, and I think that's the best way. So like listen to the whole album, and then after the epilogue, just listen to The Bouncer, When Time Stood Still, and then Julie, Don't Live Here Anymore. And I think that's the best way to listen to the album. A big reason I like it is because it has like a sci-fi theme to it, like time travel, sci-fi, space and stuff, existential, you know, stuff like that. It's really cool. And you don't get that a lot with music. I really like the instrumentation is very unique and interesting, and there's some beautiful like electric guitar moments. Just stuff that you just don't get in music anymore, where like the variations and how it's being played and the melodies and everything like that. It just all sounds so good. And the effects in there are amazing too. They don't sound like cheesy or anything, even, 40 years later. And the lyrics are just genius. Like, I think some of the lyrics, they just become more true, honestly. Like, in a way. There's one song in particular, 21st Century Man, where the lyrics just seem to get more true as time goes on. So it's really crazy how he knew all the way back then basically what the world would be like now, pretty much. I mean, of course, he is talking about 2095, not necessarily 2025, but I think it still applies. I love that album. If you haven't heard it, give it a listen. I listen to it a lot. It's one of the only albums that I've basically listened to on repeat. It's just so inspiring, it really gets your imagination flowing, I think. So yeah, it's an amazing album. Check it out, definitely. So yep, that's pretty much it. Check out ELO Time. Love that album. It's amazing. And yeah, and also Garlic. Yep. See ya.